I'm Rick Conlow. Thanks for coming to the Success as a Leader video training series. Our goal is to transform managers into leaders, inspiring leaders, servant leaders, leaders that get sustainable, positive results. So today we're going to talk about the plague of employee engagement. It really is a plague because research shows that nearly 9 out of 10 employees worldwide are disengaged. They don't want to come to work. And that's bad news for you as a manager. But it's also good news for those of you who want to become leaders, because the single greatest impact on the performance of an employee is the direct supervisors. So I'm going to show you how to turn that around, take some steps to make a difference. So the first thing is, do you want employee engagement? You have to believe that your employees are the greatest resource of the company. Their success equals your success. So if you believe that and you treat them with respect and as partners, because that's what employee engagement is. It isn't an action plan, it isn't a survey, but it's about respect and treating people with dignity, with tremendous potential. I came across this cartoon that talks about what happens with most employee engagement efforts and surveys. And here's an employee filling out a survey, and there's a few questions, and each one has disagree, agree. First one is, I love my job. Employee puts agree. Second one is, my company rocks. The employee puts agree. The third one is, I believe that this survey is anonymous. The employee puts in agree. And then the last one says, I am completely stoned. And the employee put in agreed. Because as I said, employee disengagement is not very good in most places. Now, there's always exceptions to that with companies and managers, but most of them it's terrible, as I mentioned. You can make a difference on that by how you treat them, how you work with them. And so how do you do that? I'm going to give you 7 quick tips that'll make a difference that you can use today. First, key behaviors for employee engagement. Plan together. Use your team's input for your departmental plan, your division plan, your region plan, your company plan. Get input in a variety of ways at planning meetings for the beginning of the year, on a quarterly basis, on what you're going to do this month, and set goals together, action steps to go with it. You do this and people get buy-in. Why? Because they're part of the solution. They're not just the problem. Second thing is hold team meetings regularly. I actually had an aerospace manager, had scientists and engineers reporting to him saying, Rick, can I hold team meetings? He wasn't doing it. And so their communication was terrible. And by the way, the number one problem with employee engagement is a lack of communication. That's why they get dissatisfied. And so team meetings help with that communication. Planning together helps with that communication. And then the third thing is have one-on-one meetings with them. Now, one of our other video trainings was how to coach and get results fast. And it talked about 2 kinds of coaching, informal and formal. And they're both about engaging the team one-on-one. You need to do that. You need to sit down with each person and talk about then their goals and how are they doing, and do that in a regular basis and not wait for the end of the year to do a performance review and everybody's all upset and they're not getting a pay increase that they want. You see what I'm talking about? That doesn't motivate people. It doesn't inspire people. But when you do one-on-ones, do it regularly, and you coach them and you help them, whole different story. And then problem solve together. Some managers have the erroneous view that the only one that has solutions for the team is them. Now that doesn't make sense. I mean, they may have some ideas, just like every employee on a team might have some ideas. So if we can get input, like I said earlier, on planning or on various problems that pop up, because they always pop up. There's always problems to solve. And talk to them about it. Say, what do you think we should do? Create an environment, a culture, when they come across the problem, they think about it, they analyze it, they come to you and say, hey, here's a problem, here's what I'm thinking about, what we can do, as opposed to just complaining about it. See the difference? And then 5, have an ongoing training and development plan for you and your team. Ongoing learning, both on the technical side of the job and the learning side of it, or the people side of the job, the customer service or sales side of the job. 6, come to work with a positive outlook. If you're upbeat, the team's upbeat. If you're down, they're down. They take their lead from you. That's so critical. It's a little thing. So spread encouragement, spread recognition, spread praise. It's amazing how people work together better when that happens. It's just not enough going on. 91% of employees like and want more recognition. Only half say they get any at all ever. And then last, do business with integrity. Follow up on your promises. Follow through on the action steps that you put together. Keep your commitments. Be honest. If you make a mistake, admit it. There's no shame in making mistakes. What there is shame in is trying to hide it or blaming it on the team or criticizing the team altogether. See what I'm talking about on this integrity thing? Because what it does is create trust. See, this is about leadership engagement. And leadership engagement creates employee engagement. You know what it is? It's doing business from the heart. You know, believing in the team, believing in the people, helping them succeed, really caring about the team, embracing them in terms of getting the results. So, hey, look, you will lead and succeed when you become a learner. We have some ongoing online leadership training, 4 different options for you to get involved in. I thank you for coming, and I have this vision that soars on golden wings. I visualize your achievements and your legacy that sings. I do not know all about your awesome goals or your persistent efforts to raise the bar. I only know you can be the best, a superstar. Thanks for coming.